Hello, my name is Ryan Prescott, and I am the owner and founder of the Truth Movement. This is the Truth Movement Show. We're going to go over today out of the Scientology Handbook, the dangerous environment, right? And this is part of solutions for a dangerous environment. This should help you in this climate of a world right now. Okay, the troubles that we're all going through, the things that we're all going through as a society and as mankind as a whole, everything that's happening around you, this can help you. So let's begin. I will not be reading a lot. To get the information that is being mentioned in this, in this stream, go ahead and comment info to get more information, right? Like just in general, and then comment interested if you just want to just get a link to get the data right now, to get the material that I'm reading off of right now. So let's begin, right? So the dangerous environment. Many people are not only convinced that the environment is dangerous, but that it is steadily growing more so. For many, it's more of a challenge than they feel up to. The fact of the matter is, however, that the environment is made to appear much more dangerous than it actually is. A great number of people are professional dangerous environment makers. This includes professions which require a dangerous environment for their existence, such as the politician, the policeman, the newspaperman, the undertaker, and others. These people sell a dangerous environment. That is their mainstay. They feel that if they did not sell people on the idea that the environment is dangerous, they would promptly go broke. So it is in their interest to make the environment far more dangerous than it is. There you go. So, and as the environment is already dangerous enough. You don't need people that are going out and making a bunch of money off of you being in fear. Frankly, that's what's occurring. So how do you roll with that? How do you get through that, right? So why don't we go ahead and let's go to the next section, right? So okay, cool. So this one's called The Merchants of Chaos. It's in the same section, Solutions for a Dangerous Environment. We're still talking about solutions to a dangerous environment, right? Okay, so there are those who could be called merchants of chaos, right? These are people who want an environment to look very, very disturbing. These are people who gain some sort of advantage, they feel, if the environment is made to look more threatening. An obvious example can be seen in newspapers. There are no good news stories. Newspapermen shove the environment in people's faces and say, look, it's dangerous. Look, it's overwhelming. Look, it's threatening. They not only report the most threatening bits of news, but also sensationalize it, making it worse than it is. What more do you want as a proof of their intention? This is the merchant of chaos. He is paid to the degree that he can make the environment threatening. To yearn for good news is foolhardy in a society where the merchants of chaos reign. Okay? So, why don't we go ahead and look at that for a second, right? The news stories, all about, the next person being chased down by cops, the next person being, beat up by another person. I mean, we can go on, right? Emergency chaos. I mean, oh my gosh, the stores are empty. Oh my gosh, whatever. These are the things that that cause people to go into fear and scarcity on things and cause people to go crazy. Again, merchants of chaos, right? So look at that. Kind of look at it for yourself. Look around in your environment and understand that's what's occurring. It's just noise. All it is people that, either are getting paid to spread that stuff, or it's the following. The chaos merchant has lots of troops among people with vested interest. And do not think it is an accident that the current justice system will make a dangerous criminal We'll take a dangerous criminal, throw him into prison, make him more antisocial and more dangerous, and then release him upon the society. The more crime, the more police are needed. So ideas of this kind are found in the society to a marked degree. It isn't just the newspaper reporter or the politician. Individuals here and there engage upon this. A lot of people spend their whole lives as professional chaos merchants. They worry those around them to death. The percentage who do this may be as high as 1 out of 4. For example, a housewife operating as a merchant of chaos in her sphere of influence thinks of her husband, if I can just keep Henry worried enough, he will do what I tell him. She operates on the idea that it is necessary to spread confusion and upset. But along with this goes a concern. I wonder why Henry doesn't get ahead. Naturally, she is making him sick. The truth of the matter, however, is this. The environment is not as dangerous, ever, as it is made to appear. Instead, tremendous numbers of people and vast amounts of money are manufacturing a dangerous environment. In fact, in the 1960s, a huge proportion of the national budget of the United States was dedicated to atomic war. But if they hadn't developed the threats, there would not have been one. The money that financed the horror was busy supporting the horror. It is not to the advantage of those who get their income, appropriations, or public interest from the amount of disturbance to make a peaceful environment. So there it is, right? So, that's a lot of reading. Why don't we go ahead and just kind of like this, look at this for a second in our own environments. Have you looked around and had, read a headline that really scared you? It was like, right? That headline was actually, the purpose of that is to scare you, to get you to cough up your money, to get you to cough up your attention so that you don't live a happier life, so that they still control you. Headlines do that, right? People behind those headlines do that on purpose. They get paid for this. Okay, so if you were happier in your life, these people they feel like they would go broke. I don't know where they're getting that data that they'd go broke. Why can't you just report good news? People want to hear that all the time. If the news was reporting good news, everybody would want to listen to it. I can pretty much bet that a majority of the sane people on this planet, on this world, would actually understand and go, wow, I really like good news. And it would make them feel a lot better. And, merchants of chaos would definitely not succeed. So, hence, when I share this information with you, you're going to have to use it, and you're going to have to use it as a new thing, because it is a new thing. Now, from this book, right, I want to go ahead and mention this. We're going to go ahead and use this in context of a new religion, Scientology, right? Now, I know you probably heard this, that, and the other. Give it another try, okay? Listen to this, because this might actually explain it for you. And I'm not trying to change your mind, persuade you, or whatever. I'm trying to let you look at another viewpoint, because I think it'll help you. Anything that tends to pacify or bring a calmed environment is resisted by the vested interest that backs a disturbed environment. To the degree Scientology progresses in an area, the environment becomes calmer and calmer. Not less adventurous, but calmer. In other words, the potential hostile, unreachable, untouchable threat in the environment reduces. Somebody who knows more about himself, others in life, and who gets a better grip on situations has less trouble in his environment. Even though it may only be reduced slightly, it is reduced. Now, I don't know what your viewpoint is on new religions, especially Scientology, but they actually do help people. You may not see that because you're part of another religion, but we all have to actually have an inclusive, viewpoint on this. We have to actually be inclusive. We have to actually respect other people's viewpoints as well, other people's religions. It's very easy for you to just go out and attack because the chaos merchants over here want you to do that. They want a disturbed environment. Don't help them. But Scientology does help people. It actually does community outreach. As a Scientologist, I'm telling you, I've done the community outreach. I've gone out. I've done disaster response, right? Disaster response with their volunteer ministers. Amazing. We've provided water bottles, food, shelter. We coordinated shelter for these guys, Wi-Fi to contact their families. All of these different things we love helping with. But as the Truth Movement, we're composed of Christians, Muslims, Jews, Hindus, Buddhists, whatever. We don't care about, the differences. We love the differences. We embrace them. So look at that in a whole new light, kind of look at it. I want you to get this material. Because at the end of the day, me talking to you and me having you listen to me isn't necessarily going to change anything for you. You might have got a couple of ideas, new ideas or whatever, based on talking, based on listening to me, but that's not necessarily going to go ahead and change you. You want to read this for yourself. You want to get your own idea. So I want you to go ahead and comment info if you would like more information, okay? Or just comment interested, so I can just send you the link right away. You can acquire this material. It's not, it's a nominal fee, and it's not bad, and it's great, and it'll help you out a lot. It's very effective. You'll like it. Trust me. Give it a try, and then apply the information, because it's one thing to read something and another thing to actually apply it and use it in your life. And then in this material, there's also ways to lessen the threat. This is something totally unique and effective. That'll help you out right now in this society, in this world right now, where we have a situation that's ongoing, and the headlines are just constantly You want to actually have control over this. Okay, so this will help you. I did this to help you, and to reach out to you and to let you know that there is a solution. There are solutions out there, and I want you to go ahead and acquire the material, or just reach out for more information, and we'll talk to you. Thank you so much for tuning on in. We do have many other lives going to happen this week, so do stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you need to do to share it with your friends, family, or even just remember that the Truth Movement is here, and we have we're on YouTube, Twitter. We're on Instagram. I mean, all of these different things. I am the owner and founder of the Truth Movement, so I'm on every single platform. So there we go. So I'm here to help you. So reach out. Thank you so much. All righty. Have a nice one.